people who have the need to make. Uh, you twirl little pieces of paper and you find a certain kind of delight in the shape that's made or just the way it feels. Or you put popsicle sticks together, or you make up your face, because it's just another surface on which you can be creative. So some days when I have on too much rouge, well, I just became overexcited with all the shit in my makeup pouch. It's another surface, and so you activate it. You participate in its coming alive. One of the most fantastic things about being an artist of my mature years is that I really don't have to give a fuck about what anybody thinks about what I make when I'm in the studio. I can make it any way I want it. It doesn't mean that it sells. It doesn't mean that I receive good or positive reviews. None of that has anything to do with it. I have said that it's my way of freeing myself. And that's probably the other reason that I do it. It's the one area in my life where no one can tell me what to do. It doesn't mean that I don't have a number of influences. I mean, you don't walk into the studio or reach the canvas or pick up the clay without anything. There's not that kind of innocence. Growing up in the civil rights movement has a great deal to do with who I am and how I think about what I am and what is important to me. So what I make is important. What I take efforts not to destroy is important, because we all have the ability to destroy. And what you choose, the way you go through your life saving and protecting, I think, has to do with who you are morally, and that has something to do with being an artist. And it is something more than I have words to express, because I think magnificent work has been made by cruel people, and by people who have codes with which I disagree. So I don't think I can say that it's some kind of high position. It isn't that, but it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the way you live your life. I don't think I would be the kind of maker that I am if I had not experienced certain kinds of things, if I hadn't actually been willing to die for certain kinds of things, if I hadn't been willing to be jailed for certain kinds of things, if I hadn't been willing to be kicked out of school, to lose certain kinds of friends. And that has to do with what I make and what I think about making, and what I value, what I see, how I see, what touches me, what angers me. You can hide a lot in this world. You don't have to take responsibility for every goddamn thing you see. But what you take responsibility for is who you are. Growing up as an African American, that can be a pretty tough act to pull off. And so that there's a kind of self-reliance. It's not arrogance. And I think people often misinterpret that. It isn't arrogance at all. It's a self-reliance and a kind of self-assurance that I can, that I am, that I will. And I don't get up every morning and look in the mirror and go, aha, I am a black woman, you know. I am invincible. I don't get up saying that. But certainly what I've experienced has made me strong and has made me know that I can weather it, whatever it is. You know, that as long as I have breath, I can make. What I say to people about looking at painting is to look, because that's what it's there for. It's visual. It's not a song. It may make you feel like singing. It's all about seeing, and we can burden painting with whatever, and we can develop, and we have developed an industry around painting. It's called criticism. But the thing comes through your eye, and if you allow yourself to be caught by it, then the thing is doing its job.